Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we're diving into some of the most fascinating and unexpected facts about US presidents. From bizarre habits to surprising achievements, these stories reveal a side of the presidency that history books often leave out. Let's get started. First up, did you know that George Washington was one of the most successful liquor distillers of his time? After his presidency, Washington started a whiskey distillery at Mount Vernon, which became highly profitable. By 1799, it was producing over 11,000 gallons of whiskey annually, making him one of the largest distillers in the nation. Washington's whiskey enterprise was so successful that you can still buy a recreation of it today, made using his original recipe. Moving forward, let's talk about Thomas Jefferson. Known for his intellect and innovation, Jefferson was obsessed with gadgets and inventions. He's credited with popularizing the swivel chair, and he personally modified one to make it more practical. The idea of spinning around in an office chair? You can thank Thomas Jefferson for that. He also designed a polygraph copying device, allowing him to make duplicates of letters as he wrote them. Basically, an 18th century copy machine. Abraham Lincoln, known for his leadership during the Civil War, also holds an unexpected distinction. He's the only US president to ever hold a patent. Lincoln designed a device to lift boats over shallow waters using inflatable bellows, earning him a patent in 1849. While the invention was never built, it showed Lincoln's innovative thinking. Another surprising fact involves Herbert Hoover. Before his presidency, Hoover was a world-renowned mining engineer and millionaire. What's more impressive is his humanitarian work during World War I. He organized massive relief efforts to feed millions of starving Europeans, earning him the nickname the Great Humanitarian. Hoover's efforts were so respected that people in Belgium named loaves of bread after him, Hoover bread. Now let's talk about Teddy Roosevelt, a man whose life was nothing short of extraordinary. In addition to being a president, he was an accomplished author, publishing over 30 books on topics ranging from history to nature. But perhaps the most jaw-dropping Roosevelt story is the time he was shot during a campaign speech. A would-be assassin fired a bullet into Roosevelt's chest, but instead of stopping, Roosevelt calmly proceeded to deliver his 90-minute speech. The bullet had been slowed by a steel eyeglass case and a thick manuscript in his pocket, likely saving his life. He famously opened his speech by saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whether you fully understand that I have just been shot." And then there's John F. Kennedy, who was once a speed-reading champion. Kennedy reportedly could read up to 1,200 words per minute, a skill he often used to devour stacks of documents in record time. This made him one of the most efficient readers ever to hold the office, though skeptics question how much he could truly absorb at that speed. Finally, let's not forget the tale of Andrew Jackson and his parrot. Jackson's parrot, named Pole, was infamous for its foul mouth. During Jackson's funeral, the parrot had to be removed from the service because it wouldn't stop cursing loudly in front of the guests. Imagine mourning a president while his pet bird squawks profanities in the background.